Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to ColU TV for another midweek show. Not the result we was after against Walsall at the weekend, but we did finish strong with plenty of energy and hopefully we can take that finish to the game into the game this coming weekend. Tickets for the game against Tranmere are available. Also, the following games, Mansfield in League 2 and the Spurs under-21s in the EFL Trophy. They're all available from ColU Tickets. Head there to get your tickets ahead of those games. And with it being an international break this weekend, you can watch the Tranmere game on iFollow. Passes are available through, once again, the website for that one. We've got a busy old show this evening. We've got Samson Tovide answering some of your questions, a preview of the women's first game of the season at the weekend, and that's against Chelmsford, and a departure interview with youngster Junior Shamadou. But first, as we do every week, good or bad, let's take a look back at the highlights from the weekend's game. So there's the highlights from the weekend's game. If you want to check out what Ben Garner and man of the match Arthur Reed had to say just after the game, do check out our YouTube channel where the interviews are on there. On to Saturday and Sunday as a club. You'll see the women's team here on Saturday ahead of their first game of the season where they're taking on Chelmsford City. All the ladies will be in the fan zone before the game. Then they'll be welcomed onto the pitch either before or at half-time to get a nice reception from us. If you do see them in the fan zone, do go up, have a chat with them. And if you want to get involved with the ladies' teams at all in many different ways, as we've heard before, lots of opportunities there. So do ask the questions and find out more. We spoke to Luke Worley, the women's head coach, and also one of his team members ahead of their big opening fixture this weekend.
Luke, you must be really excited to get the season started on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've spent the past 5-6 weeks preparing. The players are all really excited, and I think there'll be a bit of nervousness, but I think that's a good nervousness. So yeah, definitely.
And just take us through how the last 5 or 6 weeks have gone. Obviously, we've gone from having no women's team to having a women's team. How has that been for you?
So the groundwork was done previously. Neve Gamble had done a lot of work and groundwork and recruitment. So there was 4 or 5 trials. And then I've come in the door once a lot of the trials have been done, kind of added my stamp to it, brought in some players as well. And then we've had 4 pre-season matches. We had 3 in 7 days to really ramp up the minutes, which has been good. And the results as well have been pretty positive as well.
So that positivity you want to take into the game on Sunday, obviously playing Chelmsford might be a tough one for you guys?
Yeah, relatively. They've been a team for a little while. It's their reserves team, so we're starting at Division 2 as we're working our way up the pyramid, but I think it's going to be a competitive match. I'm hoping with the extra players we've brought in and the experience, I think that will help support our younger players as well.
And what are your hopes for this season? Obviously, as a fresh team, it must be difficult to perhaps get your name on the ladder, but what are your expectations going into it?
Well, we had a team meeting at the beginning of pre-season to set the expectations, and it's kind of player-led. The biggest thing for us is building a cohesion, and building a way of we want to play. The ideal world is we've said we want to finish in the top 3 this season, with the view of getting promoted in our first season as a hope.
And obviously, if people want to come to the games, where can they watch you guys, and where will the information be on that?
Yeah, so we'll be sharing all information on social media, so ColU Women's Twitter and Instagram. Our home games right now will be playing at Shrub End Community Sports Centre, and all of our away games we'll be posting the week before where the games will be, just to confirm, so we can get some fans to come and support us.
And just finally, what is the long-term ambition for yourself and for the women's team itself?
Well, for me, I'd like to see the programme and the team move up at the pyramid. Ideally, we want to replicate what was there 10 years ago, where the team was successful and reaching what was the Premier League now, which is the National League. But we are probably 5, 6, maybe 7 seasons off that, just to work our way up.
So Deben, you must be really, really excited to get the season underway this weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we've built quite a good foundation from our first few pre-season friendlies, going from kind of the first game where not many of us knew each other's names, coming to the last game that we've just played on Sunday. I think we've built a really good relationship with each other, and I'm hoping to take that into the first game of the season.
How were the pre-season games, and what was the bonding experience like for you guys over there?
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. All of the girls were really, really easy to get on with. The first game, like I say, we were sort of passing the ball around and saying, "Can you say your name?" But yeah, no, it's been really good.
It must be really, really good to be representing the club. What does that mean to you?
Oh my God, it's fantastic. The opportunity that I've been given is unreal. I feel very, very lucky to be able to represent Colchester United. It's very professional, the way that it's run. Luke does an amazing job along with Millie as well, with training and coaching. Everything's analysed, from looking over the footage of the games, taking that into the next training session and building on that, positives, negatives, everything, yeah.
And perhaps just give us a little background into your footballing past. Where have you been before?
So I started off my footballing career at 21, where I started at Long Melford. John Harrington, who's an avid Colchester United fan, will be pleased to know that I'm here. Gave me the opportunity to start there, and then I moved on to East Burgoll, where I was captain for about 3 seasons. Moved on into the Eastern Region League. And done quite well, and I've just recently had another baby, so yeah, that's
and
a bit
obviously
about me.
we're going into the game against Chelmsford City this weekend. What are your hopes for that one?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this weekend. I know we're going to be faced with some challenges. This probably be a good challenge for us, but I'm positive that we can get the win. We've got a really good, talented bunch of girls. Young girls and a few more experienced players as well. Throughout the team, I feel like we've got a really good chance of bringing home a first win.
And we've just heard from Luke. He says the player-led expectation was hopefully promotion this season. What was the conversation like around that?
Yeah, no, I mean absolutely. That's what we aim to do. We aim to go out and win, and we aim to go out and do well. And I think we've absolutely got that ability to go out there and do it.
And what should that happen? What would the first win of the season, what would that mean to you?
Oh, it would be really, really good to get that win under our belt. I think it would give the girls a massive confidence boost.
Fingers crossed they'll be getting a positive result on match day 1 on Sunday, and they can kick off the season with 3 points away at Chelmsford City. You can keep across how they're getting on and all the information. Do keep an eye on our website, and of course our socials will keep you informed on how they're doing, but do give them a follow also on the socials. It's ColU_women. Back to the men's team, and we had a significant departure on Friday's deadline day with Junior Shamadou leaving for Stoke. It did run close to the wire, but the deal was done on deadline day. Junior was back at the training ground on Monday, and we caught up with him, and he spoke about his time here and also the move itself.
Junior, turned out to be a mad deadline day for you, and you eventually made the move to Stoke City. You must be really pleased that a deal's done and you can test yourself now at a high level.
Yeah, most definitely. Firstly, I obviously want to say thank you to the club, to all the staff, the academy staff, the fans as well, of course, who obviously played a big part in making this happen. Obviously, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in a position I am now. Coming through as a young boy, it's all I really wanted to do well for the club and hopefully have that opportunity to progress onto the higher divisions. And the opportunities come, and it's one I felt I couldn't turn down, like for me and my family as well. So I'm glad to have got it done. And yeah, it was a hectic day, but we got there in the end, which I'm buzzing and I'm proud of achieving.
Yeah, and you must feel that coming to Colchester United has, like you say, helped this happen, and you're exactly the kind of player that we've got used to. That have come in, progressed through the academy into the first team, and then played a number of games, and then everyone's happy in the end when you go on, and we all want to now see you do really well at Stoke City.
Yeah, of course. Like you said, the amount of games I've played for the club, obviously at my age, I feel as though it's a huge achievement for myself. And like I said again, it's without the club, the opportunity that the club gives, the pathway that the club has, I wouldn't be in this position to kind of move on, so that's something I'm always grateful for.
And obviously you were up there on Friday, and then they played on Saturday. Did you get to meet the staff and the players up there?
Yeah, I had met them after the game in the change room. Watched the game, of course, and yeah, they all seem like a great bunch of lads, and I'm ready to obviously get into training tomorrow and kick on.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be a good thing or a frustrating thing that they haven't got a game next weekend that you can get your teeth into or hope to be in the squad for? It's obviously got the international break coming up.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both, really. Of course, that allows me more time to gel with the squad and more time to train, more training time on the pitch. But at the same time, I just want to prove to everyone, to the manager, that I'm capable of playing at this level. So the games obviously can't come quick enough for me, but I'm just willing to work as hard as I can to get in and around it.
And of course, most players I know, and as they should be, are confident in their own ability and confident that you must be confident that you can make that step up and really move on to the next level in your development as a player.
Yeah, of course, I've backed myself since I was 16 coming into the first team, and that's something that can never get taken away from me. My ability to back myself wherever I go, wherever I am. So that's a trait that I've got, and that's one thing I think is so important in the career of a footballer.
Yeah, and how frustrating has it been for you personally? There's been a lot of speculation in the summer, and how hard has it been for you to kind of keep your track and get through training in pre-season and then playing the games for Colchester United when this move might have been coming around?
Yeah, it's been difficult for me, mentally, to be honest. I'm still young, so there's a lot of learning for me to do, and sometimes these things could take a toll on you in terms of the way you perform and the way you react to things. So there's always a lot of learning for me to do. But again, the club have been great with me in the way they supported me throughout this period. It's the first time I've been in this kind of situation, so yeah, I've obviously learned a lot about it, which is important, and yeah, hopefully I'm in this position again. I just want to keep working hard, focus on the task at hand.
We're all pleased for Junior, and we hope he can flourish and continue his career at Stoke the way he started it with us here at Colchester. And also the hope is that there's many more like him coming through the academy that can make an impact on the first team here at Colchester. It shows there's a real pathway for young players in our academy to make their stamp and get themselves within the first team and then maybe further their career somewhere else. if they're good enough. Samson Tovide is an example of someone that's come through the academy. He signed a new contract in the summer and he will be aiming to make his mark once again this weekend within the game against Tranmere, like he has many other times for us. Last week we asked for your questions and here are his answers.
So Samson, answering our questions today, what is your favourite goal for Colchester United so far?
So my favourite goal is goal against Doncaster, my first ever goal. Don't think I'll ever be able to score a goal like that ever again. So yeah, so that's my favourite goal.
Got to be that one. What is your favourite moment in a used shirt so far?
Favourite moment in a used shirt? Favourite moment in a used shirt? I'd say favourite moment, it's got to be when I was under 15s, Howlett Cup. We won 2-1 against Ipswich away. I scored last minute. I was on trial actually. Scored last minute in Howlett Cup. So yeah, that's probably one of my favourite moments.
You have to dig through the archive to try and find some footage of that one. What was your reaction to being told you have the number 9 shirt this season?
I was shocked actually, but obviously I like to think I've earned it. So yeah, but I was obviously a proud moment in it. Obviously being number 9. So yeah.
Obviously that came with a new contract as well, so it must be a proud moment for you. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What is the target for the team this season, and what are your personal targets for goals?
I'd say the personal target for the team, I'd say get promotion to League One. That's the aim. I think we're so capable of doing it. So it's sort of obviously doing it on a Saturday, training pitch, working hard. So yeah, and I say obviously my personal goals are probably 20 plus goals this season. 20 plus goals. So yeah.
So you opened your account looking for more,
yeah,
pretty much straight away. Home or away kit, which is your favourite?
Away kit. Say the away kit. The yellow's me. I love the yellow and blue.
Who's your best mate in the dressing room?
We've got a couple. I get on very well with Sam Hornby, Owen Goodman, both the keepers actually. I say them two are up there. Freaker, Kelleher as well. Yeah, quite a few. So yeah.
It might lead into this one. Who's the funniest in the dressing room?
Johnny Kinde. Yeah, Johnny Kinde. He's funny, too funny.
What team did you support when you were younger?
Chelsea FC. Chelsea Football Club, massive Chelsea fan. If you're on my social media, you'll probably see, but yeah, massive Chelsea fan.
Dream to play for them?
But yeah, 100%, yeah.
Who was your footballing idol when you were younger?
DJ Drogba. Just obviously stuff we used to do on the pitch. Like, that's been, obviously just try to be like him, obviously, yeah.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, easy, Ronaldo, 100%.
Any reasons?
Just some of the things he's done, you won't see Messi do, so yeah.
What is the plan with GRT and what would you like to achieve with it?
Say the plan for GRT is obviously push on to non-league, hopefully in the next couple of years. So obviously try and win the league this season, and obviously it's obviously going well. Try and produce a lot of young players as well, bring them onto professional clubs. So yeah, and I say what I want to achieve is just an FA Cup run. That'd be brilliant. One
Your
day.
dream, yeah.
Yeah, that's the dream. Yeah.
What do you do on your rest days?
What I do on my rest days, just chill really, bit of PS4, but mostly just chill on my phone, on TikTok a lot. So yeah, TikTok. Yeah.
What's your go-to game on PlayStation?
Go-to game, I say FIFA career mode, or maybe a bit of Among Us as well. But yeah.
Favourite place to eat in Hackney?
Say my mum's house. That's a favourite place to eat. Yeah.
She a good chef?
Very
good
good.
cook?
Very good. Very.
What's her best meal?
Makes a good pounded jam and a goosey soup, and a good jollof rice as well. So yeah.
Leading into that one, you're in the MasterChef final. What are you cooking? Can you cook?
Can I cook? Yeah, I can. My mum's actually been teaching me how to make pounded jam, so I say pounded jam. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And onto that one as well. What would be your dream meal? If you had the choice of anything, what are you going for?
Anything. Once again, my mum's. I'm gonna have to go with my mum's. Like, yeah.
Can't be that home cooking.
Yeah, has to be.
some good questions from you and some good responses from Samson. We will be doing more Q&As throughout the season with the players. We'll let you know nearer the time so we can get your questions in. Samson's hoping for more goals throughout this season, so let's hope you can add some more at the weekend. You can be here. Don't forget, you can get your tickets online or on the day from the ticket office from the shop here. So please do get yourself down here. But if not, you can go to the iFollow. It's the international break this weekend, so you can get your iFollow passes to watch from anywhere in the world. I'll be back on Saturday for the pre-match show. Until then, have a great week. Whatever you're up to, it's goodbye for now.